So we're talking about the excision land title. We know that after the land in 1978, all land within a state was vested under the authority of the governor, basically. So the process whereby the government collected a particular piece of land or acres of land back from the indigenous owner, and it becomes the land that the government owns, basically. And then now when governments collect those lands back, that's one that they put under community acquisition, either for a train station, for a proposed drainage, for secondary schools, for either any other public use. Those lands become a community acquisition land, basically. And then out of those community acquisition land, now some that are being put under non-community acquisition land, basically. And then we also have land that are just freelance, that they are just there, they are free from all from community acquisition, basically. Now, when a government moves up and they acquire non-community acquisition, non-community acquisition land means that the government just collect those land back, but they don't have any plan for those land as now. Just collect the land back and just keeping it, basically, for any other future use, basically. Now, the process whereby a family now works government as government back that okay, oh, Lagos State government, our land Shemotedu or Abijo or Ibejuleki or any part where they have their land back, can you give this land back to our family? Now, the process whereby the Lagos State government or that state government gives back that land back, that means that land will now become an excised land back to the indigenous owner that's people that initially own that land, that neighborhood, basically. Now, literally, excision title process has three major stages. We have the excision in view, we have approved excision, and then we now finally have gazetted excision, basically. Now let me explain how it means. The process whereby the family works with the government, and I think government that Lagos State government can you give us some their land back. They now start giving it an excision file number, decide the excision that means the excision is ready in view, basically. So the process whereby they are applying to get that land excised, to get that land given back to them, that we call excision in view, basically. That's just everything by excision in view. Now, approved excision. Approved excision has about I think two other names. Village excision, and they also call it excision block layout. So whenever you see village excision block layout, and approved excision, they all mean the same thing. Now, you know that initially the indigenous owners, the first go and find that, oh, so and so government from this economic acquisition land can give us about 30 hectares back. That process is called, that's that process excision review. Now, when the government now finally excise those lands back to the indigenous owner, that has become an approved excision land, basically. That's what it means. So village excision block layout, and approved excision, they all mean the same thing, basically. Now, that's that about approved excision. When you now have Gazette Excision, that's the safest among all the excision. Now, a Gazette book is a record book where all government transaction is being kept, basically. So now the process whereby after the State government, let's say they give out 30 hectares of land back to, let's say, Ogundiji family now. Whereby the process whereby they now publicize that land release, they publicize it. They now record it into the Gazette book. That means that land has become Gazette Excision, basically. And the Lagos State government for a while, I think during Fashola regime, they will usually stop giving a Gazette land back to the Gazette, to the indigenous owner back. That's been a very before any land gets a Gazette back. So basically, if you've ever bought any land excision in view, basically, that literally means you bought a government land, basically. Because we see most land that say now as excision lands, or they say approved excision, or basically those lands are mostly under excision in view, but they don't have any title at all whatsoever. So if you're an individual that has bought a land with excision in view from any probably real estate company or probably just or anybody literally at all whatsoever, what else is that you have to go and literally get a government allocation of that particular land. Now let me explain what government allocation means. Now, when you buy a particular piece of land from, let's say a land is under no company acquisition now, I walk up to the government, and the government now say they will sell that land to you, that because they don't have any plan for that land now. That land becomes a government allocated land, basically. Now you're buying land with execution in view. You also understand that these companies are literally not going to perfect the title to government allocation. Literally, most companies that sell at execution in view, they will most likely not perfect it to government allocation, basically. Let me tell you why. If they are selling land execution in view for like 2 million naira, 5 million naira, even 10 million naira, you have to understand how much they will charge. Government will charge those guys. So even from the land they are selling to, they can't even afford to come up with a title, literally. So when you're buying land execution in view, what you have to do now right now basically just goes to land bureau and then get government allocation on that land basically. So it's just as if you are buying from two parties, both from the either the company just owner and then you are just paying government to just allocate that land to you. That's the way for you to enjoy maximum security to that land basically. So whenever you buy land extension review, or whether you've already bought a land extension review basically, all you have to do is just to land bureau and then get that land allocated to you basically. So that's just how that will be done. Now, if you ever bought a land approved excision, the process you can get either a governor's consent or either a sure on that particular land that you bought. Now, let me explain what that means. Governor's consent just shows that, oh, from so and so family to you as an individual that bought that land, or from so and so company to you that bought that land, there's a government approval on that particular land purchase, or probably just get a sure on that particular land. Now, if you book a Gazette Excision land, basically, that's actually the safest among other protection, basically. That means because it is very one thing is that even at times some people can get revoked, but you see Gazette Excision, it is like let's say like the chance of that is like 1 or 2% basically. It really happens. For government to go back and collect the gazetted land back, it doesn't happen at all. At all, at all. That's like the safest among all the excise land basically. So when by Gazette Excision land, you are like, let me say you're like 100% safe basically. That's why even personally I've said that any land I'm selling within the either a Peshuleki corridor, Abuja, wanted to literally be all within Lagos. That's how we can say extension basically. If not make extension, that means we're going to plan how we're going to get government allocation or either a share of owner land immediately basically. And then now I'm going to be showing us a surveyor chart. Is an example of how this illustration looks on surveyor. So whenever a surveyor goes to site and then chart standard, let me show you exactly what it looks like basically on surveyor master plan basically. Now as we can see where we have community school acquisition and then we have ASK acquisition basically. So these are lands that are already committed under they all fall under community acquisition land basically. That means the government already have plans for this land basically. So whenever the government goes to particular and collect those land, but that means when they buy the community school acquisition, that these are like land for public use. They are called community acquisition. These are already committed basically. And then now you can see where we have village excision, LSD, ESC, and then those. That's the way that's the way an exercise land look like. So then I said that village excision block layout and approved excision, they all mean the same. That means these are the lands that the government has approved and they're giving back to the juice back. So we can see where we have village A excision, we have village B excision basically. That means they've excised that land back to village A, and also excised that land back to village B basically. And they can see village C excision, that one has a gazette volume, and then although that does stands for nobody will do that particular gazette volume basically. Now you see, village C is the only one that have a Gazette Excision basically. This is actually how it looks like. So whenever so you can see that village A and village they only have excision, while village C have a gazetted excision on that particular land basically. That's just actually how it all looks like. And then you can see all these other points at the edges that they are called beacons basically. Beacons are like boundaries. So literally whenever you want to buy a particular piece of land, but whenever the government give back particular piece of land back to particular, they go to that neighborhood, they now map out exactly where the price of excise to them back, where it stop. Literally. So whenever you want to buy an excise land, you also understand that that land was under government acquisition. So whenever you have excise lands, they always have committed land. So you have to first guarantee that open and buying is not under government acquisition. It's really it actually be really excise back to the people that are buying from basically. And then that's that basically. And then you can see these other spaces where that's the part in between, and then the parts at the top and the back at the front and the back basically. Those are lands that are under non-committed acquisition basically. That means those are lands that government does not have any plan whatsoever for. Now, what happens literally nowadays is that you see all this omonile, you just feel like, oh, Ilewani is part of our land, but those land are not be excised back to them. As you can see, where the beacon of their land stop, they will literally sell after the excise portion. What's part of that under no compensation that they don't get allocated back to them, they will say it's part of the land, they will sell to people. Now, literally, what you have to do as an individual is whenever you want to buy an excise land, first thing first, you take yourself to size and then ensure that when you are buying, the action that you are buying is literally under where government have excised back to them, basically. Because if you don't have a government, you have to buy from the government literally, and then that one the government does not try to say they tell that you want to come and obtain a good title, but actually buying from both parties literally. It's not as if there's nothing wrong with that, but that's just how it's going to be done basically. If it's a very good project, there's nothing wrong with it, you can actually buy from both parties actually. So that's just everything about the layout of the education land title basically. So with this, you should be able to make the right member wants to buy any extras, like should be like knowledgeable to know, okay, oh, this is what excision means, this is what excision in view means, this is what Gazette excision means basically. So you try can actually mean exactly looking at buy and so land. So this is what I have to do next. This is kind of document I have to update next basically. So I think we are able to make right. My name is Olaje Shota Adekunle. Look at what those are properties. All these I will just really guide you on real estate investments, and Jeffrey guide and make any investment whatsoever. And do subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay blessed. Share your business.